So this is a bit of a rant video. My boyfriend came across this video by, I think it was Papa Swolio's, that mentioned this dietitian on Instagram, if it is a dietitian, and here's her profile. I don't know if you can see that, called no.food.rules. So let's go take a look at a couple of her posts. Hot dogs are tasty AF, ballpark fave, perfect for a barbecue, a childhood staple, not going to make you unhealthy. Okay, so hot dogs are okay to eat, and this lady is supposed to be a registered dietitian. Okay, let's look at another one. Sugar in fruit. It doesn't matter, just pick what you like. Sometimes I like my fruit in a muffin. The fruit in a muffin? Are you serious? Muffins have not only a bunch of chemicals, colorings, they also have sometimes trans fat, which is the fat that is connected to cardiovascular disease. There's that one. And here's another post. You have to measure granola to prevent eating too much. And that's the lie. Truth. Measuring cups are like food prison. Don't let them confine you. And in this post, she talks about what will happen to my weight with no food rules. Well, let me take a wild guess. You're not tracking any of your calories you take in or any of your macros, so you're going to put on a lot of weight, especially if you're not doing exercise or being active. And in her comments, one of her followers commented, "I have no food rules and I'm almost 300 pounds. So, and has she responded to this? That's great that you don't have any food rules. That's a tough thing for a lot of people to overcome." And then the follower replies, "You literally didn't read what I said. It's okay that I'm close to 300 pounds? And she responds to that with, "I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question part of your comment. Apologies." So you didn't understand the simple question? I have no food rules and I'm almost 300 pounds, so do you think that's healthy? It's not healthy if you're a bodybuilder in 300 pounds or a weightlifter in 300 pounds. It's not going to be healthy when you're overweight in 300 pounds or obese, rather, in 300 pounds. It puts a lot of strain on your joints and it's not good for your bones. Your bones can only hold so much weight. If I have to say, out of all the comments, this one kind of takes the cake. So here's what one of her followers commented her. "Hi, I just started applying a no food rule mindset and I've gained weight and I'm freaking out and want to lose it ASAP. I tried to eat healthy, but then in the evening I end up not binge eating, but eating sugary foods. Thus I've gained more weight to the point that some of my clothes are starting to feel a little bit too tight to be comfortable. And now I just feel so lost and have no idea of what to do. Should I work on losing that weight? It's around 3 kilos, and if so, how do I stop the weight loss in time so I don't go back to my previous disorder behaviors? I've had anorexia. I just don't know at all what to do right now, and it's really stressing me out." But you know how this registered dietitian responds to her question? She responds, "This can be such a hard situation, especially coming from a background of anorexia. I'd highly recommend reaching out to a dietitian for guidance." So she's not a registered dietitian, even though, I don't know if you could see that, but there's an RD at the end there. So is she just claiming this registered dietitian name so she can have people follow her guidance? Because there's so much wrong with what she's pushing. She's got like 42.4 thousand followers. And with a certification like this, you have a heavy influence on your followers because they think, oh, well, she's certified, so she knows what she's talking about. I don't know if she's actually claiming to be a dietitian. It doesn't seem like she says it anywhere so far, but why does she have it at the end of her name? Anyway, so that just got really under my skin after looking through her profile and reading the comments and stuff, and these ladies like, yeah, no, I don't need to watch my calories, I don't need to do this, there's no control, I feel free and doing this and that and eating, and she's like, you go girl, you got this, you don't need to measure your food or restrict your calories, just go by what you feel and how satisfied you really are. Doesn't work that way, unfortunately. It's calories in, calories out, so far that I know. And if you eat too much, a calorie surplus, you are going to put on fat because it's going to get stored because you're not using it, especially if you're not moving or exercising. So this method that she's throwing out there for people to use, they are not going to lose weight on, especially if you are an emotional eater. She is not going to help you. And she is clearly not following her own advice because look at how skinny she is. Isn't that a little hypocritical that you are telling others to eat whatever they want and you claim that you are eating freely, no rules on your food intake and all that? You're claiming that even though you look like you're 114 pounds? What happens is she gets some followers that have diabetes. They're going to see this post in particular where it's basically telling them healthiest cereals to eat. Whatever cereal sounds tasty AF to you. All the cereals she's pointing out are sugary. And so she's saying you can eat whatever cereal is tasty to you, which means most of the cereals that are tasty to us are going to have a whole bunch of sugar. So guess what? Those people with diabetes, you just told them to eat themselves to death. Okay, I think I'm done now. So you get the point of where I'm coming from. For what she is claiming she is, if she is even claiming, or is she saying that the RD stands for something else and she's not telling you, and she's just going with the flow thinking that you think that she's a registered dietitian. Whatever it is, it's very scammy. So do not follow her. If you are following her, unsubscribe. There's plenty of other dietitians on Instagram or YouTube that would definitely be more helpful. But I really don't think she's a registered dietitian. I don't think a registered dietitian would post stuff like that. So I wouldn't take any of her words with a grain of salt.